You Babu Frick this video? All right.
Babu Frick. Woo!
So we wanted to just say Merry Christmas to everybody. It looks like you've got your ugly sweater right now.
Merry Sithmas, see? Merry
Yeah.
Sithmas.
And so we're going to talk about three things in this video here. We're going to talk about the General Anakin Skywalker event coming back. We're going to talk about the value of Shock T over General Anakin Skywalker. And we're going to talk about Merry FU from CG and their fantastic packs that we just got into the store. And we're going to kind of go over the packs and the pack pricing, how it's a lot worse. But first things first, let's just talk about the General Anakin Skywalker event and Shock T and our thoughts about that. And I'm going to go into the Heroic AAT raid, and I did not mod this. I did not look at it. I just literally just took your team from the other day, and I'm going to throw in Shock T. And I mean, there's nothing on this. And like, I don't know if it's going to go through or not, but
that'd be kind of cool to see it because you have like no relics, no mods on this team. So it's like, it'd be kind of cool seeing
it's
you.
It's Gear 12. I mean, I put nothing into this whatsoever. It just literally just like no thought whatsoever.
Make sure 5's in the last slot, by the way. There's that
yeah,
weird
when are they going to fix
on.
that? My goodness.
I don't know, dude. It's insane. But it's kind of funny since you're setting this team up. It's kind of funny seeing right now, like there's videos everywhere going on about Rex just destroying raids, and the AAT raid and the Sith raid. Skeleturks, I believe, showed a video doing like 50 million damage between phase 2 and phase 3. It
looks like Going Nerdy got like 70 million. That was just on the screen a moment ago. So I don't know what that is. But here's the thing. Okay, so General Anakin Skywalker is coming back on the 27th. And,
27th, a couple days here, yeah.
And I just want to say is that, you know, both of us got General Anakin Skywalker the first time around. And I personally have got zero use out of General Anakin Skywalker. I still do not have him to 7 stars. And this is a good opportunity for anybody that's been hoarding currencies since back then, because now you can unlock him this time around. Didn't have to spend money the first time around. And if you have all the currency, you can get him up to 7 stars real quickly. Hopefully you've been hoarding Zetas and currency, and you didn't have to go through the pain that you and I went through getting the first time around. Now, I'd like to complain about this a lot, but at the end of the day, all of the characters in that event are fairly useful, and I've gotten a lot of use. Like I had to upgrade a lot of characters. That's true, but those were good characters to upgrade. I mean, I've gotten good use out of my my Separatist droids. I didn't have to. You know, we're talking about like B1 and B2 and Grievous. It's like, what do I care? Those are good characters to upgrade. I mean, what are your thoughts about this?
It's with the event. I mean, honestly, the least useful character, this is really stretching. I mean, the only thing I can think of is probably the Mace Windu capital ship. That's probably the least useful thing. And
yeah, but you had to do barely anything on that. I mean,
that's the thing.
So I can't really complain about the event because every character has been an A-tier character or A-tier team. I mean, Night Sisters, the Sep droids. I mean, even Shock T
wasn't even useful for the event. She was just kind of dead weight for that last tier. We were expecting a Separatist rework. Other than that, every single character is fantastic. Padme is fantastic. Ahsoka is needed for so many teams.
Yeah.
C-3PO is like the raid master right now, and he's used for Padme and all these other teams out there. You need to build up your clones for Skywalker, not used for the event, but afterwards, it was one of the few events out there, I think, ever that every single character is useful. Yeah, the requirements were the steepest ever in the history of Galaxy of Heroes, but it's not like Juhani. Like, what have you done of Juhani ever since the last time we had the Malik event?
So this is what I learned. It's like, if there's going to be another round of epic confrontation characters, and it has to be determined very early if it's a Malik type character or a General Anakin Skywalker character, because Malik was viable at 5 stars and Skywalker was not.
Yeah.
And so like I've had, you know, in the 2.5 months,
different characters mechanically. Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah.
And so here's the thing is, you know, the next time around, if they ever run this epic confrontation character, and I'm actually going to be quite okay if they never do it again myself.
Yeah.
But if they do it again and I don't have the currency, I'm not going to bother. I'm just not going to bother with the event. And I don't understand their business model on this because I might not make it. Let's see if I can get through it quickly.
Yeah, maybe tweaking the mods. Hey, I think you might be able to pull it off. I mean, yeah, the mods are probably not ideal, but you're at 10% left. Let's see if they can hang out. It's kind of cool seeing them like get down to the wire here. The 9% left. There's a couple more counterattacks, clones. Once you get on phase 1.
Okay, come on.
I think you got this. Come on. Hold on to the conversation.
Oh my God.
Take it out, Grievous. Come on, a couple counters.
Go do it. Yeah. One more hit.
One more hit. Come on, another. Here it is. One more hit.
Go. Okay.
Smooth sailing from here. And you don't have like, see, people thought, because in the video, I can't
No.
reduce relics, unfortunately, in gear, but you can do it with gear 12s, no optimized
There
mods.
was
not all
nothing.
relics
This
coming
was
out,
like
yeah.
literally, we're just like, we need background footage. Just like, I don't even want to mod these guys. I hit auto mods. I did nothing with the
Auto
mods.
aside.
There's not even full relics on them. This is gear 12 shock
It's so
key.
satisfying. Isn't it kind of fun? I mean, because we're totally digressing right now.
Why
but the
can't you?
best-
Why do you have to click
this
right
most
here?
annoying thing,
Why
this
do you have to
stops
click
a
right
full
here?
Auto right here.
I know.
I don't know why.
You have to. That's
make
so
it
annoying.
happen now.
Okay. Anyway, so there we go.
Yeah, so it's funny because the first best team in the AAT raid was clones of Princess Leia. And it's kind of funny seeing how now we came full circle. Now the best team again is clones. They just full auto it. I mean, this is the first like
It makes
full
sense though, right? I mean, in clones.
Yeah, it makes awesome sense. It's really cool seeing how this, and you don't need C-3PO. You could do ARC Trooper, but C-3PO makes it a little bit more consistent with the cooldown reductions because the whole thing is getting Rex to do all that aerial advantage. But it's really cool. It's,
I literally have this team in my personal account. I just have to put like the Zetas on Shock TV. At least the one that I think both of them probably.
It's made the AAT raid fun again for me.
Yeah, so I mean, it's kind of nice. I mean, you do have to click through it, so that's kind of annoying, but it's whatever. Anyway, so the thing about it is like unless you have the get currency, I'm never gonna bother with epic confrontation characters. And you know, they're gonna call this the new Kylo and this new Rey event something, you know, it's gonna probably be a 7-star unlock if I were gonna guess, and it's gonna be different. Probably gonna have like the requirements of this epic confrontation, but it's gonna be a 7-star unlock would be kind of so that's what I'm thinking. I don't know if I'm gonna be willing to do that either though. I mean, I don't have enough energy or time to take 30 plus characters to 22,000 power or whatever. I mean, it's just it just seems like absurd.
You know, I think one of the things why Skywalker felt kind of a letdown is because we're kind of coming back to what the game should have been. Because remember, the Knights of the Old Republic content dug us in such a deep power creep hole where it was just one team or bust. And we were kind of expecting that going forward, that, oh, General Skywalker, he's going to kick major butt like Malik, like nothing else can challenge him. But that's not the case. There's like 2 or 3 teams that beat General Skywalker at this point. So I think that's one of the problems with that people had of General Skywalker. They spent all this money. They were expecting this huge bang on their return. Like they're going to be unstoppable. And that's not the case. He's a good character, he's a good team. But now it's like we're back into the point where there's 4 good teams at once.
Yeah, and we're both like a handful of shards short of taking him to 7, right? You're how many shards? 20 shards. I think I'm 40.
I'm 20.
I'm like 45 shards.
And about another month, I think. Yeah.
And Skywalker counterattacking for 200K is for
cool.
Or I mean, I've got footage from a stream where literally like.
You got demolished.
Yeah, like we're talking about like I didn't even attack. I attacked once and he came back 3 times and it was like 480K back in my face. Like it's nothing. So the character is good. It's just I have, because of the get currency thing, which is hoarding mentality. I had no value from this character yet. And it's cool that if people are getting him the second time around, they've, a lot of those people are going to be getting him up and running the same time as me without having to spend all that money. And I can take my time on my clones. I hadn't had to rush upgrading my clones. I didn't have to like panic farm my clones up to relics at all. I can take my time because there was no point because I didn't have a useful Skywalker. And it's like, I don't understand the business plan on that, but let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on. We can talk about that for a long time.
Yeah, let's move on. It is what it is, and congratulations to all the people that are getting him the second time around.
Yeah, biggest epic confrontation characters don't spend money. There you go.
Yeah, unless you have the currency.
Unless they're a Malik-style character where they're just good without being at 7 stars.
Yeah. And okay, so let's talk about these packs, and I'm going to toggle away from the AAT rig. So this is such a strange idea. A holiday. What a great holiday deal. It's $100. And
are you showing the before and after?
Yes. Okay. So before you would get 3,000, and then of the key ones, you got 50 and 100 and 275, right? And here, well, they did boost this to 200 right here. But it's just strange that it doesn't have the 3,000. Like they've definitely changed the pricing. All of these packs are kind of weird in the store. The $9 pack is okay. I mean, what do you think about all these packs?
It's like it's already banned. The packs are so expensive, but for their holiday special, they made it even worse than they ever could than they ever could before. I mean, when the relics first came out, as you see the before, you at least got 3,000 crystals. You got more of the biggest bottleneck of the relic, and now they're branding this as Merry Christmas. We're gonna screw you over with worse packs that for the same price, and you're gonna get less. It just, I don't know. It doesn't sit right with me. It's like, we play other games. We both play Marvel Strike Force. I play some other games like Yu-Gi-Oh, Duel Links and stuff like that. They all have these nice Christmas specials. They're giving away free things to the community. And the deals they have are actually really good. For some reason, Galaxy of Heroes, they're selling mediocre to bad packs.
It's Merry Christmas, pay me. Here, your gift. Yeah. Your gift is that you get to spend more on this game. Merry Christmas.
Spend more for less.
Yeah, it seems such a bizarre thing that I don't even see. It's so weird, right? It's just really strange.
Yeah,
I can't believe it.
They kind of acted like no one was. They weren't expecting us to remember what people paid $100 for the same. It's not like they're two different packs. It's the same type of pack. It's not like you're comparing a character to a relic pack. It's relic to relic pack, and you can see that their holiday festivities are giving you less.
Well, even the $10 pack is not a fantastic deal. I mean, it's an okay deal. Let's just say I don't think I think the days of 1,400 crystals for a complete piece of stun guns that's what it used to be worth, but it's not worth that anymore. It's definitely coming. Yeah. I mean, they're definitely speeding things up a little bit. But the thing is that so. Why couldn't this pack had 1,400 crystals in it or 500 crystals in it and all the gear was free? Yeah. Like if you buy this $10 pack, you're going to get at least $10 worth of crystals and all the other stuff is free. That would have been a Christmas gift. Yeah. That would have been some value. Limited to one per person, but this is just seemed very miserly and just kind of strange to me. I'm not a fan.
Yeah, I'm not a fan either. It's seems like something to nitpick, but I think it's just important to call out things that seem blatantly wrong. That's why we're kind of talking about it. Like we don't normally talk about every single pack, but I know even Warrior, he made like a 1-minute video. Is it worth on these packs? And the video was like a 1 minute. He went in and he backed up, basically saying the packs are trash. I don't know. It's like we want to support this game, but don't act like we're stupid. We don't remember what you're charging us for, and you're giving us less than before. And you're trying to pretend this is some sort of holiday gift to us. I don't know. I think it's just it's kind of insulting the intelligence and the support we give to this game. I don't know. It's just it bothered me a little bit. That's all.
Okay, and lastly, we're gonna wrap up the video with our thoughts, spoiler-free thoughts on the Rise of Skywalker and Mandalorian. I think we want to talk about both and.
Can you do me a huge favor? Can you just make sure you target the main droid? It triggers me that Shock T is like doing a mass assist on a random B1 droid. It's like they're wasting all their big hits.
Oh, there we go. That's why this is taking so long. There we go.
She should have finished up by now. Yeah, but they just keep wasting their single attacks on the side droids. But you're fine. You're gonna clear it anyways. But just watching, it's like stop. I
wasn't watching it. I was just clear it. And I'm looking at it. It's like, boy, this is taking a long time with 13 minutes. I was just like, oh my god.
You should have been done by now. If you single focused on this guy, the whole rage solo should take about 13 minutes.
Should have said something earlier, Arnold.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to. We were having a good conversation, trying to improve the quality of our game.
I hope there's a bunch of people triggered in chat right now, just like typing in the comments like, oh my god, you're killing me. I know, right? Hey, this is supposed to be full auto, right? No thinking required. But anyways,
you could have. It's like you could walk away from, but just when I'm forced to stare at it, it was just bothering me.
Well, another thing too is you can't really auto it because you have to click the thing. Okay, so Rise of Skywalker, go. What do you think?
It wasn't my favorite movie. It's not going to make my top 3 movies. I know people said it's the greatest movie of all time. I mean, there's always going to be someone that thinks every single Star Wars movie is the greatest of all time.
Let's do it this way then. Okay, so trilogy, prequel, sequel. What's your favorite to worst? Just right there.
Oh gosh, I'm going to rank them all right now.
No. Trilogy, prequel, sequel. Favorite to worst.
I do, trilogy, original trilogy, prequels, and the sequels.
Okay, so we're the same on that right there. Okay, so then of the last 3 movies, so we both agree that the sequels are the inferior of the 3. I mean, that's just our thinking, right? Okay, so where does this fall in the last trilogy? You've got The Last Jedi, Force Awakens, and Rise of Skywalker. Where do you place them?
Yeah, easily Force Awakens first, The Rise of Skywalker, and Last Jedi. That's
you're making me hate you because I have the same exact thoughts. I rewatched. I wanted you to say something different. I really did, but
The
no.
Last Jedi was the best movie ever. It was so forward thinking. It challenged the audience. It subverted my expectations. Oh God, Last Jedi, #1 movie of all time. Does that make you feel better now?
You know what? I could subvert your expectations right now by wearing a pink bow tie, but that will not make this video better. Just because I subverted your expectations does not make it necessarily better in any way whatsoever. For the sake of subverting, you know what I mean? And so yeah, I rewatched the last Force Awakens. That's a way better movie than I remember. I really enjoyed it. Okay, and
it got better with over time. It's kind of like what is it like? Wines taste better the longer it sits or whatever. I'm not an expert by any means, but
yeah, I would highly recommend anybody rewatching the Force Awakens. I just think the movie was fantastic, and I gotta say I really like The Rise of Skywalker. And we might make a separate spoiler video about it, but there is just some significant weird plot holes and things, but I loved the movie. It was fantastic. It was good.
I didn't walk out hating it. Like The Last Jedi, the second Luke throws his lightsaber, I felt uncomfortable. I was like, I am not looking movie already.
And they reversed all of that, so it was a very good feeling. And I'm pretty sure that probably here in a couple days, maybe after Christmas, everybody that is really hypersensitive to spoilers probably should have seen the movie by now. I mean, you probably should have seen the movie by now if you care about spoilers, frankly. So it's like, we're not spoiling any plot points or anything like that. But it's a good movie. I saw it twice. You saw it twice. There's,
I'm
overall.
I'm going to probably see it 2 more times this next week, too.
Yeah, I probably will see it at least 1 more time for sure in the theaters because it's an enjoyable movie. And then lastly, Mandalorian is my favorite thing ever. I think I've watched every single episode 3 times.
Easily. And it's just, the thing is, like, man, the only downside is they're a little short, and I hate waiting for the next episode. I want to binge watch it all at once. Yeah. That's kind of my thing.
And all of my objections to The Mandalorian have been kind of wrapped up a little bit in the last couple of episodes where, there we go, are we almost there? Or 21%.
Oh, you got plenty of time. He has 11 turns still in Rage. You're more
Yeah, I know, right? This is so easy. It's just my favorite thing ever. I don't know if I like this better than the prequels, but it might be. Maybe.
In terms of TV shows, it's my favorite. I don't know. I mean, Revenge of the Sith is definitely my top Star Wars, so it's going to be kind of hard to beat that. But there's not much I hate about The Mandalorian. Like, even the random side quest episodes,
but
I'm fine with them.
They may not have been side quests, though. Is the thing, so they're kind of wrapping it up so it wasn't just a side quest thing. So I'm a huge fan of Mandalorian, and frankly, Baby Yoda is everything. I mean,
I hope it comes to Galaxy of Heroes. Mandalorian with like a summoning Baby Yoda on the field or something like that.
Okay.
That'd be kind of cool.
So to wrap up the deal, packs are terrible. Congratulations if you were the smart person, unlike me and Arnold, and did not bother with General Anakin Skywalker.
From our mistakes. That's why we wail.
And if you hoarded the currency and you're gonna unlock, General Anakin Skywalker the second time around, and you have enough for the currency, good for you. That was the smart, prudent play. Frankly, congratulations. And like I said, I'm gonna give away 8-star. Baby Yoda in every video forever. I don't even have to bother. Baby Yoda's the best thing ever. I need
pre-order now.
I know. I need to get the coffee mug with him sipping, and I need to get a bunch of stuff. I just love it.
I want a levitating Baby Yoda carriage, like right here. That's what I want.
Ooh,
it's a pod that has a magnetic pushing thing, so it just hovers. I put it right here, and I have like a little Baby Yoda right. I'd pay $1,000+ for something like that.
You're out of your mind. I'm not paying $1,000 for anything like that.
There was a $20,000 R2D2 at the Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, whoa.
It's like either pay off my car or buy R2D2. So I ended up paying my car. I guess that was the more prudent thing to do.
Yeah. And mostly I just wanted to say happy holidays to everybody that watches our videos. It's been a fun year. I don't want to say this has been the best year for the game, though. And, we were talking about that earlier. 2017 was a much better year for the game, but it is what it is. And a lot of people have been talking about resurgence of Star Wars. They're advertising this game right now. I don't know if you've heard that. They're advertising it on our videos, in fact. Like, really? Comment section was saying, I saw a Galaxy of Heroes video and some of our videos were getting Galaxy of Heroes ads, which is kind of interesting. So they're actually trying to push this game forward into a different direction.
Yeah,
No,
I don't
I
see
know.
this game dying. It will be around for a while. And it's got its issues, but there's a reason why we still keep playing. I love our community. I love Star Wars. And I think the reason why we're critical is we know this game can be better. And we've seen it in a very awesome place before. And just things have kind of gotten a little dark, a little slow this year, but developers promise next year should be a bit more upbeat, new raids and teasers for Mace Windu reworks and stuff like that. And we got to make our yearly video soon, talk about the things we want to see change in 2020.
Ooh, yep.
That's something we got to look forward to for the audience.
Maybe we'll knock it out right after this.
Maybe.
All right. Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry
Bye.
Christmas and a Happy New Year. Bye.
Bye.